this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold, so pure, divine. And I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold, forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold, so pure, divine. And I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold, forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire, 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 starfire. It's starfire, 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 starfire. It's
So it is officially day 40 of training calisthenics, and today was mainly a push day. So we were doing some one-arm planches for the most part, and a little bit of touch attempts, as well as a little bit of push-up to press and planche holds at the end. And yeah, today was a really good fucking day. I, of course, started out with one-arm planche. I don't think I've done one-arm planche in about a week, so I thought I'll be washed, right? I would not be able to do one-arm planches, but fortunately, I was in the right mind. I was focused. Caffeine was kicking in. Yeah, I had some pretty good attempts here and there, and I got my first ideal one-arm planche hold, right? It was not a full hold. It was my first second actually holding that like ideal position I'm looking for, right? My arms were straight enough and my trajectory was about perfect, right? And that hold was fucking awesome. It looked fucking beautiful, and it really goes to show as to how hard the skill fucking is in terms of just like the positioning of all of it, because it's really hard to kind of learn the position and really kind of get that balance point right for the skill I think that's the main difficulty with it, because I have been doing imperfect form one-arm planches for a while, and you can do them if you have a good planche strength, I feel. I mean, pretty easily, I would say. If you can do a bad form one-arm planche, like with not very good trajectory, then it will be pretty easy for you. All you need is just like mobility for side bending, and that's pretty much it. But in this case, for kind of like the more perfect form with more ideal trajectory where your torso is in line with the ground, that is where the difficulty of the scale really shines. And I really experienced that today, and it was fucking awesome. The feeling of it was just different, and for like the first few attempts I thought I had it. Like I think for the second one on planche attempts I thought I had it, but looking back, it wasn't good form. I know my legs were a little bit in a straddle and my arms were really bent, so I didn't count that. And then the next one was flagged, so yeah, I couldn't really count that. And by flagged, by the way, I mean like my torso is just not in line with the ground. That's what I mean by flagged. And that last one was just perfect. So yeah, that was with the one-arm planche. Really cool, really awesome. First, second hold. Second thing I did was the touch. I was just wanted to attempt it since I felt really good that day, and my touches were actually getting pretty consistent with 3-second hold. So I was just like, fuck it, why not? Let's just attempt a touch right now. And that touch, I managed to do a 4-second hold, I think. I mean, I'll look back into the footage and really make sure that's a 4-second hold, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, I got that. Really cool. We're getting really, really close to a 5-second touch, which is awesome. Now, I also did some banded touch attempts right here. I did some pull-up to touch with a light band. Got that one pretty clean, pretty good, I think. Now the press after that wasn't very good. I didn't manage to get it, so I just kind of like worked on the technique with the medium band for like a set. Got like 2-2-2. At the end I didn't record the whole way because the storage on my phone ran out, but I got that. Yeah, nothing too special. Now after that I did some push-up to press, which weren't very good since I was already fatigued from one-arm planche and touch, so couldn't do much there. Now, one thing I did do is a hold at the end, and that hold was pretty comfortable given it for the fact that I did one-arm planches and I did touches and I did some push-up to press attempts beforehand. Got an 8-second hold, which is nice. I think in terms of perfect holds, that might have been my longest perfect hold since the last time I did like a long hold in a planche was back in March, and I got like a 10-second hold with a 7 seconds perfect form. So yeah, that was pretty nice. Just like a little thing I wanted to test out before I finish planches, because I didn't really feel strong in push-up to press that day. Now that was it for the training, and yeah, progress is so far getting pretty good again. Alright, getting some fast progress, I feel, and I think I am going to be changing my training a little bit structure wise. I'm going to be focusing more on my on kind of like intuitive type training, since before, well, I mean like 2 sessions ago I was doing more like we're doing push this day and then pull the next training day. Now this time I feel like I'll just do like the same thing, but instead I'll add some pull sets or some push sets on like a push or pull day if I feel strong in those movements. But since the ultimate focus of by the end of this year is the touch and the one-arm planche, those are going to be my priorities, and I'm going to be doing those first in some days. So yeah, and they're getting pretty close, so I feel like if I just continue this training for a little bit longer, I'll get my goals pretty quickly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all on the next